John Ralston.
And I'm Dan Bonebrick.
You're watching Rockstar Stories on Swept Away TV.
Hey guys, I'm Brittany and we're here with the John Ralston Band. How are you guys doing today?
Just fine.
So far, so good.
Good. And you guys are from this area, right? So how's it been being back home?
Yeah, it's been nice being back home. Yeah, I'm from Lake Worth, and
I'm from the county south of here, Fort Lauderdale and all around.
So you have a new album coming out October 2nd. Tell us a little bit about that.
it's called Sorry Vampire. It'll be out October 2nd, like you said, on Vagrant Records. Took about 2.5 years to make. Different studios kind of all over the country, but I'm really happy with it. We finished it. It was mixed actually down here in Florida as well by Charles Dye, and it came out great. Can't wait till it's out. I'm like getting antsy that it's not out yet.
So tell everyone kind of a bit of what genre it would fit into.
Rock and roll, I suppose. Indie rock and roll, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I mean, we play, bass, drums, guitar, keyboards, vocals. It's rock and roll.
You guys went on another tour before this with the band Owen. How was that?
It was great. It was really nice touring with Mike, and he's just a phenomenal guitar player and just a really nice guy. Beautiful songs.
Anything crazy happened on tour?
Well, it's kind of random that we actually, he had a guy out with him, Isaac, who's an old friend of ours from down here, who grew up in Miami and now lives in LA. So Isaac plays in a band at Acute, and so he just randomly was there, and we were like, so that was a neat treat, because we got to hang out with him for the whole little run too and stuff. And he actually jumped on. We had him jump on and play shows too. So that was really random and really cool. Just threw him up there, and he played before us every night, like a few songs, and he wasn't even expecting to do that. So that was actually really fun.
Yeah, it was cool touring with Isaac. Yeah, nice to see him again.
Is there any other bands you guys are friends with, like, to bring on tour with you?
We're actually about to tour with a band from Athens, Georgia called the Modern Skirts. It's just a phenomenal band. Probably later this year we'll be touring with the Postmarks, another Florida band, and the Comas from Brooklyn.
So about what age did you start writing songs?
16. It's like I learned 2 chords, and I think I wrote a song that night, and it was
Really?
like, I was sure it was awful, but I mean, the point was, I sort of associated the 2 always together. It's like, if you know how to play music, you know how to write music. It's kind of like one and the same for me.
So what do you guys like to do on tour?
What do we like to do?
Besides drive.
Well, we don't like to do that at all.
No driving.
I guess we like to get some rest in between, because I don't think people realize how much actually work it is in traveling and loading in and doing the show and loading out and trying to keep track of all instruments and merchandise and stuff like that. Especially when you're a smaller band, you don't have people to do that for you. So you know what we like to do? We like to actually have drinks together and have a good time and have a little downtime at whatever city we're at, like be it the night or during the day, and get some rest. I know it's boring, but
Sometimes we get adventurous. Like one time, I think, my phone's ringing. I went to Alcatraz, but most of the time we just like to sit together and just hang out.
Does everyone get along, or we have a little bit of fighting?
it's just like family, you're like brothers, so you're gonna have a squabble, but you have to ride in a van for 10 straight hours, so you gotta get it over quick, say it to each other, confront it, and you'll find most musicians are actually pretty good at settling squabbles like within an hour, because it's no fun not talking to each other in the van, and it makes it uneasy for everybody.
It's an long awkward ride. Yeah.
guys for talking to us. Do you have a website?
Yeah, it's just john-ralston.com. The new record will be out October 2nd. And, yeah.
So you guys definitely check them out, and have a great show tonight.
Thanks a lot.